Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be making a meatless seafood salad. Just want to remind you all that we do have our Facebook group. It is called Plant-Based Diet, Run for Your Health. Please go to Facebook, check us out, and we're going to go ahead and get started with this recipe. So what we're going to be using in this meatless seafood salad, it's really about a 4 or 5 ingredient deal. You're going to need some elbow macaroni. And I'm not going to probably use this entire box. It's a 2-pound box. I'll probably use about half of it. We'll see once I get started. And for that, I'm also going to be using dried lobster mushrooms. And what I have to do is rehydrate these. So I'm going to add them into water. I believe it says 1 cup of hot water and let it soak for about 30 minutes. So I've used these before, and they have a reddish color. I would not say that they definitely taste like seafood, but they give you a texture if you're used to eating a seafood salad with shrimp or lobster in it. We're also going to use chopped up onions as well as celery. I use 2 stalks of celery and about a half of a large onion. Again, if you don't like much onion, you don't have to use that much. I'm also going to use anywhere between a half cup to a cup of Mayonnaise, and I have the original. There's a bunch of different ones you can purchase. I'm going to use some Old Bay seasoning to give it a little bit more of a seafood flavor. I have some kelp granules that I'm going to also be adding into it. And this is salt-free. Now the other thing that I've had is this Japanese multi-purpose seasoning. It also has seaweed in it. However, it comes with little seeds in it. So I don't care for that in everything. So I'm going to use the kelp. But these are 2 options that you can use if you're looking to get a little bit of a seafood seasoning. I believe I got this one from Chinook's or Dierberg's. This one came from Trader Joe's. So I'm going to go ahead and add some water to these mushrooms. I'm pouring them in a bowl. I have my 1 cup of hot water already measured out. I'm going to pour it over the mushrooms. And I'm just going to let them soak. So while they're soaking, I'm going to go ahead and get started with boiling my noodles. I'm just going to drain this macaroni and let it cool out. Ooh, that wasn't good. My pot is hot, guys, and I did not use anything to protect my hands. So I'm just going to drain my noodles in the sink. I'm going to also add in the lobster. It has plumped up. I'm not sure if you guys can see how plump it has gotten. So I'm going to drain those as well. And actually, I'm going to just chop these up into smaller pieces, and then once the noodles are cooled down, then we'll just combine everything in a bowl, and then it'll be ready to eat. Alright, I'm going to put our noodles back into our pot. I'm just using the same pot that I used before, just so that I don't mess up too many dishes. Then, this is where it gets really easy, guys. I'm just going to add in my celery and onions. Now I'm going to add in my mayonnaise. You can add as much as you like. I like mine not to be too dry. So what I'll do is I'll add some, then I'll go back and add more if I need to later. I'm going to take our lobster mushrooms, add those. Now there's a variation that I've used before, and with that one I had used hearts of palm to give it a little bit more texture. I don't have those with me today, so I'm not using them. You don't need those. You can get away with this recipe. Even if you don't have the mushrooms, you can still make it and have the seasoning. So I'm just going to pour in a generous amount of Old Bay. Everybody don't like spice, and Old Bay can be pretty spicy. So just be careful of that. And I'm not giving measurements because most of these I just do them to my liking. I'm going to pour my kelp granules on top. Again, no certain measurement, just pouring it over, and then now I'm just going to stir. Mix it all together. I'm going to take a taste test and see if I need to add anything up for my taste buds. Then I'll get one of my family members to try it. Let's see. I'm going to actually add a little bit more Old Bay. Not a lot, just a little bit more. And I think that should just about do it for me. Now see what they think. And of course, for presentation purposes, you can also always sprinkle just a little bit more over the top once you plate this, however you're going to present it. Just sprinkle it on top to give it that nice, pretty effect. So this is my daughter, Mayonnaise. You've probably seen her before. And she's eating, sampling.
They ain't sampling.
So how is it? Alright, so you heard it from your kid. So again, really simple, easy recipe. You can modify it to however you like. If you like this video, do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button and hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when we upload new material. You all have a great day.